Hey everyone, welcome once again to the B-Movie Bunker. Today we're looking at Haywire. This is brought to us by Steven Soderbergh, and it stars Gina Carrera as Mallory. She is this kind of like, freelance kind of super spy who of course gets double-crossed, and then it's her figuring out the double-cross and then getting revenge. So it's that typical double-cross revenge type movie. So some of the things with this movie, Gina Carrero, she's not an actress, or at least she wasn't when she made this. She's an MMA fighter, and it shows a bit in her interaction with some of the other characters. Her acting chops aren't really up to snuff with some of the people she shares screen time with. I'm not saying she was terrible. I think she does a commendable job seeing where she's coming from. Where she really shines is in the fight scenes. But when you have a cast that includes, Ewan McGregor and Michael Fassbender and Michael Douglas and Antonio Banderas and Bill Paxton, it just, Soderbergh likes to use lots of, established, for the most part, a lot of times high caliber actors, and it makes her flaws seem a little bigger than I think they really are because of the rest of the cast. So, as I said, where she shines, though, is in the fight scenes. One, because she obviously knows how to fight, and the fights are choreographed brilliantly. There's one thing I love about this movie is that the fights all seemed real and believable. This is not super over-the-top. It's not CG-driven. This is, for the most part, her fights, it's the one-on-one, and it's not her trading blows, blow for blow with guys who have 100 pounds on her. It is her using techniques that work with her body size and fighting in a way that makes sense for her fighting obviously a larger foe who is, for the most part and a lot of times, on kind of equal footing skill-wise. So you have to, do a different technique to take out someone bigger than and actually physically stronger than you. And I like the way they did that. It's believable in the way they did the fight scenes. Now this movie is not going to appeal to people who want that over-the-top, action, just constantly thrown at you. It's not that type of film. This is more of that kind of spy thriller type thing, and the story itself is very cliched and predictable. I will admit that. I mean, how many twists can you have on the she's double crossed? There's only so many people who could have done it, and then she's going to get revenge. So yeah, there's that going on, and at times things are drawn out a little bit more than they should be, and I think the film in general could have been tightened up, but I think you get a pretty decent story, even though it is, as I said, cliched and predictable. And the action scenes, as I said, are done really well, and they serve well in the movie as they are positioned. I mean, Soderbergh has his own kind of, unique style that he brings to this movie, which some people don't like his directing style in general. If you don't like Soderbergh, you automatically are going to be on bad footing with this movie. So, if you like spy thrillers, if you like Bourne Identity, it's kind of a clone of that in a way, but as I said, a little less over the top. There's not these gigantic car chase scenes, and she's not, beating up 15 guys at once and taking out, the entire CIA. This is her taking on guys one at a time, and stuff like that. It's more believable, type spy movie. Scale 1 to 10. Oh man, this is, it's kind of a breath of fresh air. From what's been the same thing over and over again with the spy thing. And yeah, as I said, it's cliched, but it's different because, one, it's a female lead, and not, I mean, people can say, well, there was Salt. Yeah, there was Salt with Angelina Jolie, but that was so over the top and so just, out there and extreme, and it's not the same thing. That was just an action movie. This is more, as I said, a spy thriller, more of a spy drama type movie, and it's kind of that a little bit of a little breath of fresh air, and at times it's knocked out of you from Gina punching you in the solar plexus, and you gasp a bit, going because there's a little moments that will pull you out a little bit, and going, oh, come on, pick it up again. You're losing track here. I would say if you like those types of movies, definitely check this one out. I had fun watching it. I thought it was a pretty good movie. I think Gina Carrera pulls off the spy thing because she looks the part of the spy, because she's not this, I don't know, she's not this delicate little flower. I mean, she can look like the gorgeous, kind of eye candy type girl when she needs to, but she also can kick the shit out of you. And she looks like she can kick the shit out of you when she needs to. And I think that works well for the film. That's what I have for this one. Until next time, you all stay safe out there in the wasteland, folks.